If you don't know my grandma name, then we ain't really dogs, bitch. I shook your hand, I don't respect the homie king. I'm not your twin, I'm not your brother, we just fancy.
The best, yeah, yeah. Go take a look up in the mirror. You gotta see a little clearer. Who's that woman looking right?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another weekly episode. If you're new here, my name is Brielle and welcome to the family. So this week's topic, we're going to talk about healing, so let's jump right into the video. So like majority of us nowadays think healing is a destination, like you're supposed to to do all the work and not feel pain or not feel anything in order for you to consider yourself healed, but I'm here to tell you today that's not the case. Healing is linear. Like you might, like healing is like any other process. Like one day you'll feel like you're okay from whatever it is that you're healing from, and another time you'll feel triggered and you'll be attacked like with emotions and feelings, and you'll be asking yourself, oh my god, I thought I healed from this, But healing is not a destination. Healing is a journey, So like you don't just wake up one day and you're like healed. You actually have to do the work, and you have to understand that healing is gonna look different every day. Like you're not always gonna feel as if you're okay every day. Of course, there's sometimes you'll feel like I'm good. Like when you think about whatever it is that you're healing from, you're like, okay, I'm doing better than I was, But other times, let me tell you, you'll feel that attack and you'll feel like you're lagging behind. But I'm telling you, like you can heal, you can be healing and still grow in your healing. And one thing about healing, like whenever you're feeling like maybe the steps you've taken, like because with healing you'll always feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. If you get me, like one thing about it that I wanted to say is, like, on the days that you feel like you've taken 5 steps back, like don't beat yourself about it, because it's a part of the process. Like we are human, we experience all these emotions, like there is no way you can just get over something without like feeling it fully. And I feel like a lot of us avoid healing because we tend to like suppress the feelings or the emotions we are, that come at the time, and we tend to like want to skip the healing process into the getting better part, and there is no way you can get better without passing through the healing process. And the healing process requires you to actually take a step back and feel your shit and like acknowledge the feelings that you're feeling, because I feel like most of us like run away from acknowledging the feelings we are feeling. We just tend to be like, okay, this happened, like it is what it is, let me move on. Like the it is what it is mentality is okay, like it's good because inakusaidia to like move ahead. But at the same time, like as much as you're saying it is what it is, you have to like take the necessary steps also to work on yourself, because it takes 2 to tango in a situation. There is no way a situation can only involve one person, so like as much as you don't want to admit it, maybe you got hurt in a situation, like as much as you don't want to admit it, trust me, you also had a part to play in that situation. And that's what healing is for. One thing about escaping like your feelings, trust me, they'll come back to bite you in the ass like sometime like sometime when you're moving on or something. Like that's what I'm saying, like it's just good to feel your shit. If you feel hurt, like feel hurt, If you're feeling disappointed, feel disappointed. If you're feeling disgusted, feel disgusted. Like it doesn't make you weak or it doesn't take anything away from you. It's just you like actually processing everything that is happening, and that is actually the healthy way to go about your emotions. Because if you keep suppressing like how you're feeling, trust me, it will like you'll end up bleeding on people who didn't catch you. Because now when you feel triggered, it will take you back to a place that you are trying to run away from, and there is no way you can run away, and then you'll end up like bleeding on the people who never wanted to hurt you, or whose intentions towards you were not to hurt you, and then that's how you end up losing like people who had good intentions for you, but you ended up like pushing them away because of the suppressed feelings that you never, you know, dealt with. You know, so like in healing, whether you like it or not, you have to sit with yourself. And I feel like nowadays people are so afraid to sit with themselves, you know, like just facing yourself, facing who you are, like, you know, facing your weaknesses, your strengths. Like, you get, a lot of people tend to run away from that because like nowadays people just try to be like positive, you know. It's good to be positive. That's not a problem. It's good to be positive, but at the same time also acknowledge, like, you know, the negative sides, because seasons, as I always talk about, seasons, and also self accountability, you know, like that is even how you grow, you know. And you can still be healing and grow. Like, healing doesn't mean now that you take a step away from like growing and just focus on healing. No, like you can deal with healing and still grow at the same time. So it's raining right now, so if you hear like some noises, don't mind. But Mimi, I'm having a time of my life because I love rain. So as I was saying, like, you can heal and grow at the same time. But like, my point of view, my advice would be like, when you're healing, just take some time to yourself, like spend time with yourself. It's healthier that way than healing when you're like engaging in other things, you know, because when you're engaging in other things, you'll have like divided attention, you know. But when you're healing while you're spending time with yourself, you'll have undivided attention, and all the attention will go to yourself and your healing process. And it's also good to have like good distractions. Like, don't distract yourself like with bad things, you know. Like, you distract yourself with good distractions, especially on the days when you feel like you're taking 5 steps back on your healing process. Like, in that point, like, it's so easy to like have negative thoughts and all that, you know. So it's in such a case, like in such a point, you're allowed to like use distractions, like good distractions, to take your mind off that thing, you know. So yeah, like, I feel like that's the message I had for today. Like, I wasn't gonna talk much anyway. So yeah, I guess you guys, just, if you're in your healing process, just take your time. Like, don't rush the process. Don't like try to get to a place when God has not said like you're supposed to get to that place right now, you know. It's really okay for you to like, you know, take a while to heal and to get over something. Like, it's totally okay. You don't have to go with the society way of things, that yours, you have to do this, like if you're not doing this, you're like this and you're like this. Like, that's society is always gonna have an opinion, you know. But at the end of the day, you're the one who has to sit with yourself. You're the one who has to carry yourself and your body and your soul every single day. So like, you know, just take some time. It's okay to take some time. Yeah, so you guys take care. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.